The biggest event of the summer, the Lake of the Ozarks Shootout, and believe it or not, it's right around the corner.
Yeah, it's coming fast. And we've been, for the last, I don't know what, 3 months, we've been talking a lot about racing on all of our shows, on the Community Spotlight Show here on Cup of Coffee, because the Shootout people started with that offshore race. Remember, the first year they've taken that over, it used to be lake race. That went off pretty well. First year for them, so it was kind of a learning curve of how to do things, but the race went well. And here comes the big one, right? The big granddaddy of them all, the Shootout. Everybody getting excited, fired up, and of course Lake TV gearing up for it too, because we're right there front and center with everything.
And so before I run into some of the events, we just found out, speaking of Shootout, Bob Morgan Memorial, Lake of the Ozarks Shootout Hall of Fame, Dennis Parvey and his son Jason Parvey, of course they own Black Thunder Boats, they are retiring from Shootout competition. Last year they run their Black Thunder V-bottom, open canopy boat, an incredible 164 miles an hour, maybe 166 I actually believe it was, which was their fastest time ever. It was top 3 fastest time, and what they've meant to the Shootout and to the offshore community. So the fact that they're retiring from racing in the Shootout, big news for the Shootout, but doesn't mean it's not going to be huge. You'll have Float Your Boat starting August 3rd. That's just a couple of weeks away. Of course, the mini Shootout, the 16th through the 18th. You've got 2 different Wishing on a rides, the 18th and the 22nd. And of course, the Hall of Fame dinner and induction on the 20th. We're excited about that. But probably the biggest event outside of the Shootout itself is the Street Party, Waves and Wheels, Shootout on the Strip on August 21st. And don't miss this year from 4:30 to 10 p.m., Lake TV's pre-race show live from the Bagnell Dam Strip right there. It'll be Ray Lee and myself will be co-hosting it. We'll get you ready for this year's Shootout. We'll recap last year's Shootout. We'll have sponsors, drivers, all kinds of great content packaged into that night. So if you can't get down to the Strip, we'll have eyes on it all for you, so you'll want to tune in for that. And of course, don't miss the poker run. Friday the 23rd, gonna be huge, 8 stops, and that's the biggest poker run of the year at the lake. And then of course, Saturday and Sunday, this is gonna be the biggest Shootout of them all. I mean, will American Ethanol get 10 consecutive Top Guns? Is Sean Torrente gonna top the world record for fastest E-boat? University of Michigan, their E-class is bringing their own electric boat. So many storylines. We'll get you ready for all that in the coming weeks. And of course, it can all be seen live right here on Lake TV, both days from 9 o'clock until 5 o'clock, and we'll update you should those times change.
When is that pre-race show again?
4:30 to 10 p.m. on Wednesday, August 21st on all Lake TV platforms. Of course, that's powered by Aquapest Solutions. And we recommend go check out the YouTube channel, Lake TV Offshore. Go on Facebook, go to Lake TV Shootout Coverage, and you're definitely going to want to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube to see behind the scenes. And listen, we're headed down to Sheboygan, Wisconsin here in just a few weeks for the next big races. So tune in to Lake TV for all the offshore coverage.